Okay, the recording is on now, and I want to officially say welcome to tonight's session where we're going to be looking at the progress updates and our challenges so far within the past 1 week. Last time, a lot of you are complaining they couldn't move because they needed clarification, and we had requirement gathering, which I believe will help so many of you. Since then, from now, I believe you must have documented your requirements, do the modeling where necessary, and maybe some of you might be doing the analysis, requirement analysis. Some of you who are fast might be even writing their business cases. So where are you? I want to know the update, the progress. Where are you guys in this CRM ERP project? Where are we? So I'm looking at the first team to go first. We can see people from Southeast. Okuke Blessing will then go first. Southeast.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes.
Blessing.
Can we all see my screen? Can we all see my screen?
Yeah, screen is very clear.
Thank you, sir. Okay, my name is Blessing
Blessing, you are
Okute
not turning on your camera.
from the Southeast
I'm
Group.
going to, you
And
know
with me,
the rule. Blessing, you know the rule. Why are you not turning on your camera?
okay, sir, it's on now. So are you seeing me now?
I'm not seeing you. Are you guys seeing Blessing?
No, we can't see her.
We are seeing the screen.
Yeah, I mean Blessing. Blessing's face.
We are not seeing her face.
So
But my camera is on.
Your face.
Your settings on the Google Meet.
Go to your settings. Your face is not showing.
it's not, is it not here? I'm saying your camera is not on. You is, yes, click yes, it should be on now.
So I'm not getting it.
Okay. Well, you should have practiced this before now, Blessing. I don't know.
Okay. Listen, let me take it off. You can.
You are keeping
Can you bring
stakeholders. You are keeping stakeholders waiting.
Yeah, please.
Stakeholders.
Yes,
Stakeholders
you are
are
showing
not.
it now.
Okay.
Stakeholders are not happy.
Hey, so sorry, sir. Please.
Say sorry, sir. Okay. This
Okay.
is Southeast Weekly Project.
Carry
Should I
on.
continue?
Carry on, but
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
I'm going to deduct mark from you.
Okay, sir. It will not repeat itself again. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
So this is Southeast Weekly Status Updates. And on this report, like I said earlier, my name is Blessing Uzamaka. And with me on this presentation is Chi Ejima. So I'll be taking the first project, which is NERA's expansion project, while Chi Ejima will be taking the ERP implementation project. So let's get started. We are all familiar with the overview, which is the project name, sponsor,
We
project
might not have time to
managers.
just go straight to the summary and let's talk about the risk. Even the summary, we've seen everything because of the time we wasted. Go straight to the risk and issue management, and we see.
Okay, sir.
And well, have you people? I know Enugu people among the people that procured the uniform. So have you people planned any official engagement with any of the stated stakeholders, partners like the influencers? Any plan? How far
Yes,
have
sir.
you
There is.
gone?
Okay, so yesterday when we had our meetings, we raised the issue and were able to come to a conclusion that those people that have purchased the uniform, a good number of them, like in Enugu, if their number is much, they're going to mobilize themselves and go for the outreach. Just that the date has not been set. So hopefully by Saturday, we'll be having our meeting and that will be done, sir.
You can see, I see so many of the other team. I see you guys, some of you having outdoor meeting. All of us can see that you guys having outdoor meeting is not coming out fine. You guys are not looking colorful. Compare you people to the former group, Gokabu. Can you people compare yourself to them? No, they are far way ahead of you guys. You guys look like you guys are just playing around. They are more serious group than you people because they all bought the t-shirts, the uniform, and when you see them, you know that they are project people. But some of you will just be like, people are just hanging out for, so, and that is not the original plan. And because of that, in any of my things going forward, the uniform cost is going to be incorporated in the tuition, so that once you pay, you are sure you are getting it. If you are not ready for or if you feel that the uniform will not make you to be able to enroll, then don't enroll. But we have a standard, and to be honest with you, I'm not happy with the whole standard coming out from this particular boot camp. Okay, let's look at other things you have here.
Okay, sir. For the rigs, for the issue, we have issue 3 is still open. The low number of neras.com t-shirts and cap purchase, of which we are just talking about now. So we are always advising our members to make payments, and thank God that a deadline has been stated that from now to this date, if you don't make your payment, it is closed. At least that will also motivate the members to try and make their payments. Then we have our next step here. The first activity here is lesson learned documentation, which is the responsibility of all team members. and the due date for this activity is 18th December 2024. Comments under it: team members are to be dedicated to the process. Then
Lesson
the second,
learned. Lesson learned documentation. These are not things you people should be presenting to the stakeholders. These are not some of the things. These are normal things you should be doing for yourself. You can't be telling me that you are going to do lesson learned meeting, or you are going to. It shouldn't be part of the update.
okay,
The progress update we are talking about key deliverables, like I have finished drafting business case. I'm waiting for stakeholders approval. We finished with our solution evaluation. We have selected some solutions for this project. We've agreed to, we secured a date to meet with a vendor, or we've met with a vendor, or with an influencer, and this is the outcome. That you are going to have a meeting. I see meeting flying about. All of you guys always have a meeting. You don't need to come and tell me you are having a meeting. You having a meeting is not a deliverable I'm looking out for.
Okay, sir. That is well noted. This second next step we have here for NERA's expansion project is intensive marketing campaign phase 2. The phase 1 was all about posting in neras.com internally. So right now, since most of us have the t-shirts, we are going to make it more intensive. Then the due date for this is 15th December 2024, and all team members should be dedicated to the process too. So I'm going to stop here while my colleague by name Chiejima, she's going to report on the ERP implementation project. Thank you.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Blessing.
Thank you. Sorry, let me off my mic.
Is it not the same? Is Choma presenting from my own screen, or the same screen?
I will be presenting from. I was supposed to present from Blessing's screen.
Okay, carry on better. So because of time,
Okay, sir.
You have been so ready to do that, to start presenting. So let's see.
Thank you, sir.
Ah.
So good evening, everybody. I am sure we are all aware of the project we are talking about, ERP implementation project. So I will go straight to the, since we know the project overview, I'll go to the summary. So our scope is still on track. Our schedule is still on track. Our budget, we are still on budget. Our quality is good, and the resources are still adequate. So these are the milestones. We've created a project charter, and the status is it is completed and is to be submitted for review to the project sponsor. We've also completed our work breakdown structure, and we are waiting the project sponsor's response. We will define the project scope. The project work breakdown structure is to be submitted for review to the project sponsor. Then we've identified the stakeholders and their expectations to be submitted to the project sponsor for review. Then we are awaiting approval from the project sponsor. It's in progress. We are just awaiting his response. So on our ERP selection process, we've not started. We've mapped out 30th of November to 3rd of December to do that. So I'll move again to the risk and the issue management. The risk we have here is just unavailability of team members for our weekly engagement. And the impact is so high. Then the mitigation is we are reaching out to team
So
members privately.
this weekly meeting, how many times do you have meetings in a week?
We have
Outside
it 2 times, sir.
2 times, and they don't. How long does each meeting take?
Sometimes is between an hour and 2. 1 hour sometimes is 2 hours, and we don't even exhaust the 2 hours.
So is it in the night, in the evening?
Yes, sir, it's always in the evening, 7 p.m.
So what I'm asking is to make sure that why are they not joining? Why are they not being find out the reason? Or is something so many of us are like that? They are just here to download certificate. They are waiting for so that when the certificate reads, they download it and go. All right.
Actually, sir, that's why we've started reaching out to them. Deputy.
It's okay. The main thing that you guys are doing what you're supposed to do. Whoever wants.
We are at the moment. So by the next meeting, she will update us on the member.
Okay.
So on our next step. Hello, sir.
It's okay. I've next step I can see it for myself. This project charter, work grade and structure, obtaining approval. Yeah, all these things I should be approval of them is approved, so you don't need to worry about
sir.
this.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry I didn't give you guys approval before now, but
Nice one. Thank you, sir.
We should be able to start doing our solution evaluation. I want you people to be, more move faster. So
all right, sir.
I'm looking out at requirement analysis so that I can see the solution you guys have come up with.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right.
So thank you, everybody. So that will be all for now.
Thank you, Team Enugu.
Thank you, sir.
The presenters. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
And well done, Blessing, for not giving up on your camera.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. We have Yobe.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
everybody.
How are you?
I'm Yobe. I'm now representing the Northern Group. Let me just share my screen. Go ahead and share my screen. Give me a minute, please. Okay. Okay, so this is our report first for the NERA's expansion project. I'm just going to go ahead to our progress summary. Our scope is on track. Our schedule is on track. Our budget is one budget. Our quality is good for this week. Our resources are adequate for our milestones. I'm just going to skip the lessons learned since I heard what Mr. Charles had said.
Yes. Why is it that we don't have other people that you do this presentation most of the time?
Actually, well, nobody. I asked for someone to volunteer to do this with me. Nobody showed interest. I picked someone and they didn't reply, so that's why I'm doing it. Since I
Okay.
could not, I didn't get any reply from them, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this instead of waiting. And our
That's
number
good.
is very few, so.
So I just want to make it clear. I want everybody to know why you are the one, and it's good. We are not doing anybody a favor. You are doing yourself a favor because you are training yourself. You can say practice makes perfect. You are perfecting your presentation skill and managerial skills. So if they want you to eat all their cake, well, if I'm you, I'll eat it and lick the plate.
Okay, I'll proceed. So yeah, for now, our milestone is we've drafted an introductory letters to influencers and waiting for our project sponsor to approve that letter so we could go ahead and forward that to the influencers we have vetted in the northern region, all the states comprising of the northern region. Our risk and issue management, our first risk is okay, this is closed. The first risk, which is poor team member turnout, is actually closed because this week we had good turnout, we had good engagement. Because of this was our mitigation. We're able to give 30 minutes forewarning for meeting. We also rescheduled. It also picked a different time for our meetings. So I think this had helped in our engagement. And also our form of collaboration and communication, we changed that a little and it helped too. So the issue here is the email password that is yet to be received from the project sponsor. So yes, that's our issue. So if we receive that and we receive his go ahead, then we'll go ahead with the letters for our influencers. Then issue 2 is the low reaction to purchase of promotional materials. We're working on that seriously and we'll see how we can do that between this week and next week, hopefully. Our next step, okay, yeah, these are our next step. I'm going to jump the lessons learned documents. Okay, the next step is send letters to influencers and secure meetings with them, like I had said, and also try to start our projects closure reports. Then, as I said, additional notes, our team collaboration has improved, our communication has improved. Yes, we posted our first content on our group and hope to post more. Then we also have introduced new members or new users to the NERAS platform. So that's it for the NERAS expansion. Then I'll move on to the ERP expansion project. Let me just keep this, please. So yes, for these, our scope is scope, schedule, budget, quality, everything good. Our resources are adequate, but yes, although our human resources quite low on that, but we're seeing how we can make this work and deliver on time. For our milestones here, we have defined our roles and responsibilities using the RACI matrix. We've also identified stakeholders and expectations. These 2 milestones have been completed. Initial requirement gathering is in progress and we hope to completely before this week ends. Our risk and issue management is closed. The one issue we had with this project is team meeting schedule. A team member had raised how the timing wasn't going to be adequate or good for her, so we had to reschedule the time for when will be most appropriate. So that is closed. Our next step is to create a full project plan, which is due on the 29th of this month. That's supposed to be on Friday. ERP vendor selection to system design and configuration. Those are our next steps for this project. Then additional notes, team collaboration, which I had said, it's better now, and it has impacted the way our team is working, our engagement, our flow. So that is what we have for the NERAs and the ERP expansion project. So thank you very much, sir, and everybody else for listening.
Okay. Can everybody see how fluent, eloquent she's presenting? Because you can see she's been presenting all the time for our group, and at this point, she's more like a newscaster, and you can see that, and that's quite awesome. Well done, Yobe. I really
Thank you
like
very
that.
much, sir. Thank you.
I really like the presentation, and you keep it up. So, why have you not? Have you got a job? What's stopping you from getting a job?
I'm still applying. I'm using Upwork, I'm using LinkedIn. So yes, doing that with trying to couple that with other courses I'm taking, job. So yes, it's been slow, but I'm still applying, and hopefully something will turn up soonest.
Okay, that's very good. I'm quite impressed. All right. Let's move to the next group. Let's look at let's welcome Mary Ago to present for the group.
Good evening, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, good evening, Mary. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So I'll be sharing my screen with my laptop, but I'll be turning on my camera from my phone
Okay.
because I have a little issue with my camera.
What happened to your camera laptop? It's all right. We can see you already from your phone.
Yes, I'm using someone's laptop. I'm not around, so
Okay.
improvise. Let me share my screen. Okay, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, Mary.
Okay, so I'm going to start from the NERAS expansion project. So I'm going to skip this part. Our reporting period is 21st to 27th of November. And this is our description, and our scope is on track. Our schedule is on track. Our budget is on track. So our milestone, reaching out to influencers. Current plan dates of completion is 4th of January. So we're having a little issue. We're still awaiting resolution of the official email with the error authentication failed. And I think we're also still having the issue of, people who register through your link not getting the email authentication on their it's okay, that's for the second year, sending links to 10 family and friends. Our planned completion date is also the 4th of January, but it's still in progress. And team members share links with friends. We've been sharing, although the verification email is still pending for new users. However, team lead has sent a message to the project sponsor in respect to this. And the team member has also been assigned to always follow up with other team members to ensure that this is done. So risk and issues management, we've been able to resolve, some of our risk and issues, but one of the issues that we're currently having are pending unresolved issues, and these issues are ranging from official email resolution, approved uniform flyer, and marketing campaign modality, and the email authentication issue. And the mitigation resolution is that these issues should be promptly resolved by the sponsor to ensure project is delivered within stipulated time. Because on this part, one of the issues we're having is that when you reach out to some of the influencers and some even ask you to, okay, send me the link, let me register, they get stuck on the way. And some of them are also expecting an official letter, which we can only send, when we take their email addresses, but we can't do it now because we're still having the authentication issue. So we hope it's being resolved. Then our next activity is the marketing campaign, and Team Rivers responsible due date 30th of November. We're awaiting directives urgently from the sponsor as regards the marketing campaign. Encourage branding, Team Rivers responsible. So motivate team members to procure NERA's branded outfits. A general deadline has been fixed for team members yet to procure the branded outfits, which is on or before 2nd of December 2024. This is to ensure that everybody gets their t-shirts. User acquisition and awareness campaign, 30th November. Continuous efforts in reaching out to the identified influencers with the detailed proposal via the email created. So with that, I'll go over to the ERP implementation project. And this is also a reporting period of 21st to 27th November 2024. So this is our project description. And our correct phase is the initiate phase, the start date and the end date. Our scope is on track. Our schedule is on track. Our budget is on track. Our resources are adequate. Our milestone status, work breakdown structure, planned completion date 18th November, actual completion date 18th November, status is completed. A work breakdown structure has been created using the project brief provided by the project sponsor. Project charter 12th November and actual completion date 12th November completed. The project charter has been created and submitted to the project sponsor. Then another milestone is requirement gathering. Sorry. And the planned completion date is 25th of November 2024, and the actual completion date was on the 21st of November 2024, and the status is completed. We had an interaction with the project sponsor, and the initial requirements document has been finalized and approved by the project sponsor. The next activities we're planning to do is our project plan, which the due date is on 25th of November. We're still on this, and this will be sent to the project.
Hold it at this point. How are you people planning to start a project plan? While have you people done we don't know about the solution, no solution evaluation, no business case. So how do we create a project plan without knowing the solution we're implementing? So how do you plan to do that?
Okay. I'd really say that.
Don't you have any business analyst? Even if you don't have a business analyst, all the project managers here are attending business analysis class. And when we do from the sequence, when we finish requirement gathering, we do documentation and analyze the requirement. Have we done the requirement analysis, or are we skipping it? Have we, after requirement analysis, will help us to understand the gap, whatever we want to achieve, or root cause of the problem, and then that will give us the insight of the kind of solution we are coming up with. Yes, we've agreed it's going to be ERP, but what kind of ERP are we implementing? There are millions of ERP in the market with different capacity. So what are we planning in our project? That is the question. So you will need to go back to the drawing board and see things you've missed. Next activity cannot be project plan based on what I'm seeing.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Charles. This has been noted, and we're going to look into that and make sure we follow it accordingly. All right, thank you very much. So we just attached a brief of the initial requirement gathering document that we submitted, and the work breakdown structure that we had. So I think that brings me to the end of the presentation for
I'm looking towards you people doing, or are you people trying to, so I think so many of you are scared of the requirement analysis because I'm not seeing it coming.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think it's an
I'm not talking the other people, the other group that presented. I want you guys, requirement, you can't plan what you don't know. Everybody should go back to requirement analysis, do documentation. Like I see, you see documentation, but that documentation is not enough. I need a modeled, need to model your process, the requirement documents.
It's okay.
When I was teaching you people, I taught you people about as-is and to be, where you are and where you want to be. You need to document where you are, model it, and tell us where you want to be. Model it. I taught you guys all this, so I want to see them in action.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Charles. We'll do that.
You presented well, but I didn't see everything I'm looking for. So, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Charles.
All right.
We'll look into that.
All right. Uduak. Uduak, we don't have time.
Good evening, Mr. Charles. Good evening, everyone. Please,
Okay,
a minute, let me go ahead and share my screen. Please, can anyone see my screen?
For the sake of professionalism,
Apologies, sir.
Uduak, when you are
Sir.
planning to do a presentation, before the presentation, you should be ready. Whatever you want to present should be ready. You should have opened the document. You don't wait when you are about to present it, then you go to wherever the document and start opening it. What if you want to open it and something else got opened? Boom.
Okay, noted, sir.
So,
Sir, please, apology for not turning my camera. We don't have light for over 2 weeks now.
okay.
All right.
But you are going to be mark will be deducted from you.
So this is the project. Okay, this is the project update report for South Group for the past week.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So South, I hope the new leadership is going smoothly now.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, we are all familiar with all these protocols. So let me go straight to the risks and issue management. So the first risk we have here is identification of unethical activities. Under the description, we have identified a potential security risk within our team related to unethical activity. You know, this particular risk is a sensitive matter that affects the entire Digitech security and well-being. And I want to emphasize that our priority is to protect the team and the project. So the impact
On
ethical
unethical activities.
Yes.
So you know, because you are not presenting to me alone, so many of us might not really understand what you mean by unethical activities.
Hello, sir.
Yes, like I said, not in this presentation. Every other person here are looking at this presentation and they want to learn one thing or the other. So you said unethical activities. This is a ambiguous statement. We need to know what is happening in our camp. So we need to use a plain language. Yes, I know what is unethical, but we need to understand what is that is unethical.
Okay. We have a misconduct in our team, and first because of you know, because of I don't want to. We don't want to coin the person out because of the image, because I don't know.
Why did we is one team? The whole project we're working is like in an organization. Everybody is in this organization. There's nothing to hide. We don't hide anything here, whether group A or group B. So we're not hiding anything. So for the 5 you people who have brought it out, I want to understand that in clean terms, that everybody will understand what you mean.
Well, we did not want to speculate or make assumptions first.
So why did you get out then?
Under the mitigation,
I'm not saying I do not understand what unethical here. The description, you did not describe anything. Did the person slap and is there a fight? Did anybody
okay. One of us has been going around, and you know, all of us, we are coming from a quiz class. So the person has been involved in a fraudulent activity, like collecting money from people, asking for help, and at the end, the person would not deliver what he promised. So, and we have evidence for that, like asking to do LinkedIn refund for people, and at the end,
planning to do what to people?
Like trying to do CV for people, asking people that he can do CV or LinkedIn refund, even Upwork refund, and at the people will pay money, and he will not deliver what he promised.
And the person is in our team.
Yes, sir.
What's the person's name?
So, we are focusing on addressing the issue rather than identifying the specific individual.
I'm the stakeholder. I'm in charge of this boot camp.
Okay, the person's name is Isaac. I don't know his surname.
Ivy.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah.
And why has it not been reported to me that some people have been spamming people in the boot camp?
So we just find out this.
Okay. How many people paid? How many people paid this money?
Like 2.
Okay. Well, I'm not against people. If you have a skill, that is your skill, and you can do it, good and fine. If you believe you can, because people go into them to create CV. I've created CV here and I've shared CV to you people, and people have been using the CV we created. But if that's not good enough, you want something different, maybe the kind of CV, Upwork CV or Upwork profile revamp or things like that, and this guy is very good, I'm not against it if the guy may want to help you guys. But if you are collecting money from your team members, that is unacceptable. And whoever is been condoning, covering up, it's all like abetting the crime. You shouldn't. We don't respect such people by trying to hide their name. We need to spill such people so that people need to be aware of them and desist from doing business with them, because the next thing is that is in this boot camp, they were scammed, this and that. So we don't tolerate such.
Okay, sir.
I'm going to do more investigation on this.
Yes. So the team recommended that the project sponsor should take immediate action to investigate and address this issue. So the issue is open.
And if there's any other team, if such a thing is happening in your team, you let us know. We are here to protect people here. Once we are within this umbrella, it's my duty to protect you from any kind of harm. So it's not only to come here, you come in here, you go out a better person. You come in here not to go out a worse person. Something they can do to you here might affect your mental health, psychologically, you might not be. So that's why that's why equally I limit the kind of things we post, here. With some marketing malicious content, we don't want it here. Something people we touch and their account will be hacked. We don't want it. We'll have malicious content and we'll have malicious behaviors. We don't tolerate any of this in this platform.
Our second risk is unavailability of 60% of team members. On that description, most team members are still not present at many meetings, and it's low because we agree that we work with those available, which have helped us this far. So this issue is closed. So let's move to our next step. Our next step is to send out mails to influencers. So the person that is responsible is a team lead. And the due date is going to be 30th November 2024. Under the comment section, this can only be carried out when the team lead access the mail and its detail. Okay, under additional note, I have new team lead elected, and we are pleased to announce the election of Mr. Stephen Onyemuba as our new team lead. We wish him success in his new role. Here's the attachment of the attendance we have for the week. So, okay, let's move to the status report for ERP implementation projects. As we all know, the project name is neras.com.
Just go because we wasted a lot
Let
of
me go straight to the risks that we have. Not wasting time.
Let me see where what you guys have done.
Okay, so. Farming gathering system
So
designer.
who did the system design and configuration?
This one is not started yet.
Okay.
Not yet started.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Only requirement gathering.
Yes, sir.
But the next thing shouldn't be the system, because we are still in the initial stage. This system design should start from the second phase.
Okay,
So,
sir.
okay. Anyway, let's move forward.
Okay, so. Okay, under risks and issue management, the first risk is technical issue. And this can include software compatibility, data migration, and project integration difficulties. You know, the impact is high that if the technical issues are not properly addressed,
Data migration, this is at this point, I don't know why you people should capture it as a risk. So we've not gotten, we don't see it as a risk. We should be talking within the areas we are dealing with. We are not even done with initial stage. Are we even running this project using a a project life cycle? Do we even still know the stage we are in a project? Do we know items that need to be captured within the stage we are? Because I can't see how you've been talking about data migration, why we've not started, we've not even decided on solution to implement. So what are you migrating? So I think there is a bit of confusion here. You people are really struggling here, which might want to do some revision. I think you can just can hang it up here and let's hear from others.
Okay, sir. Our next step is
I said,
okay.
let's,
all right.
You can,
Okay, thank you, sir.
Because you are a bit out. There's nothing we are talking about. You guys, not only you though, the whole team, the whole presentation, this ERP, I can see you guys are struggling a bit here. So.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay. Selimat. Selimat, you're mute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good evening, everybody. My name is Selimat Oyelami, and I am representing the Southwest Group. Now, I want to share my screen. Okay. So here we are. For the NIARA's expansion project, we are still standing on the existing protocols, the project overview. We are still in the execution phase, and the project summary, everything is still in place. The scope, we are on track, the schedule, budget, quality, and resources. Everything looks good. Now, for the milestone, we are still on our marketing campaign. We earlier highlighted that because the team we are not many and we are scattered all around, that we might not be able to meet. So we have done a video marketing campaign, which has been approved by the project sponsor. And even after this, we still continue to speak with friends, families through other contacts like phone and other social media platforms that we have in order to spread the good news of niaras.com. So I'll skip this lesson learned document. It was included earlier, but I've heard from the previous presentation that it's not supposed to be. So risk, now let's move on to risk. We don't have a risk, we only have a minor issue. And the issue is that we do not have access to information about the number of newly registered members. So this information will help us to know if we are actually approaching what success looks like in the expansion of a NIARA's platform. So the risk is still open, and this is how we plan to mitigate it. Our team lead, we plan that our team lead should meet with the stakeholder in charge if there is any way we could have access to this information so that we can know how far we are going. So our next step is to work on the lesson learned document. We are currently updating it as it goes by. So that is all I have on the NIARA's expansion project. Now moving on to the ERP implementation. The ERP implementation, we are still at the initiate stage, the initiation phase. So these are the progress summary. Our scope, we're on track. Our schedule, we're on track. Our budget too, the quality looks good, and we have enough resources to carry on with the project. Now our milestones, we have worked on our stakeholder analysis using all the necessary techniques. We have identified them and we have analyzed them using all the necessary techniques, and it has been uploaded on a Freight Camp. So we are done with that. Currently, we are working on defining roles and responsibilities of team members using the RACI matrix. It is still in progress. We haven't really gone far with this. So now coming to the risk and issue management, this is a new project and everything looks good from the beginning up till this moment. So we do not have any issues. Team members are complying to meetings and everything is in place. So coming to our next step, we plan to work on our project charter next, and we also plan to work on requirement analysis and documentation. This is a duty of all group members. So we usually work on all our documents during our meetings. So all group members are involved in doing this. So that is all we have for now, sir.
Okay, Salima, thank you. Yeah, I can. Yeah, you presented well, but like you didn't capture requirement gathering as part of the things you guys have done. You need to. That's okay. Our requirement analysis is not requirement analysis documentation. It's requirement documentation. You document you document the requirements you gathered, and then you analyze the requirements. So these are two different deliverables. Requirements documentation, number one. Then number two, requirements analysis. So these are things we need to, like I said, I need
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow is going to be, let me put it in my notes. We need to revisit projects. Okay, about it. Okay, thank you, Salimat. Let's call Isokem. Isokem, please be fast because of time.
Good evening, Mr. Charles.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, we are waiting.
Yes, I'm just trying to share my screen.
Okay.
Please, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's coming up. Well,
Can you see it, sir?
we're seeing it, but it's not showing well. So you need to pick a particular tab you need to, where you have your document. Yes.
Thank you, sir. My name is Isoken Oriahi, and I'll be presenting for Outside Nigerian Group. Because of time, I'll move quickly to the project summary.
Okay.
Our scope is on track. It aligns with the original plan. The schedule, Brian.
Mommy.
The schedule.
Mommy.
Yes.
That's about that. Mommy.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Mommy, I want
Yes.
to say something.
It's
I feel that print.
okay. It's okay. We if they need the attention, we can give them attention.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sir.
No,
The
no, no.
project scope is on track. The schedule is on track. Budget, quality, and resources, everything are on track. Then I'll move quickly to the milestones. Our stakeholder analysis, the initial completion date, the planned completion date was 22. However, we completed on the 26th, and the comment, it was critically analyzed. For the project charter, it is already completed, and we'll be sending that to the project sponsor. The initial requirement gathering document is to be sent to the project sponsor for validation. It is also completed. The business case is also completed. We update with the project sponsor. Then for the ERP platform selection, we critically looked into 6 different ERP selection, and we arrived at 2, which were Acumatica and Microsoft Dynamics 360. Our recommendations will be sent to the project sponsor for approval. For our work breakdown structure, we are yet to start that, and we plan to start on the 30th of November. For our risk and management, our risk and issue management, we don't have any risk identified, but however, we've got two issues. One of them is challenges in trying to identify what specific role each of the stakeholder is meant to take up. However, that has been closed. And the second issue we also had was the fact that we didn't really have a specific leader for this second project, because a lot of persons actually dropped down after we have completed our first project. But the impact of this is actually medium, because a new team leader was officially chosen by the group, which has also been closed. Our next step is to work on our work breakdown structure, and this will be done by all team members. And the due date for this is 30.
So hang on. So Christy is no longer attending you people. Is no longer part of the team, or you exited the boot camp, or what?
Actually, she made it very clear that she's not interested in the second part of the project. So we asked on the group the people who are interested, so they made their intentions known, and we kind of created like a different group for us, so that communication would be easier. So she made it clear that she's not interested for the second part.
Okay, it's okay. And I'm aware that you guys have chosen a new lead. That's good. Yeah.
Then the additional note, the project is currently going well, and majority of our team members are cooperating and working very hard. All our deliverables will be sent to the project sponsor for approval and validation. And this is the list of the attendees. Thank you, and that'll be all, sir.
All right, thank you. It's okay. And like I said, I've seen where so many of you are struggling, and we're going to look at it. This project is very, very important to me, because when you are looking for a job and you hear IT project manager, this is what they are talking about. Or you hear IT business analyst, or you hear digital project manager or digital business analyst, this is the kind of project they are talking about, and this should be very prominent to your CV for those who really know what they are doing. So we shouldn't be taking this serious. We shouldn't be playing around with it. So this, I see some of you are struggling to see where the deliverables come in, which one comes first. We need to streamline it. Maybe tomorrow's lesson, that's maybe what we're going to do. All right, thank you. And let's call on the last person here to present. Karim Watts.
Brian, you know you have a mind of your own, right? You know that.
Good evening, Mr. Charles.
Good evening, how are you?
Good evening, everyone.
Okay, Karima.
Is my camera on?
Karima, we can't see you.
It's on. So I don't know what's wrong. My camera is on here.
Okay.
I switched it on. It's on. So I don't know. Okay, yes, it's on now.
Okay.
So good evening, Mr. Charles. Good evening, everyone, once again. So my name is Jagun Karimot, and I'm representing the Lagos team. So the first report is regarding the NERA's expansion. Moving on to the risk and issue. The first issue is the inability to access the email in order to send out emails to those who want to send it out to, and we've raised the issue with you. I think you said you're working on it. So the risk is still open. The second one is, it also has to do with the email, because one of the schools we intend going to is Unilag, University of Lagos, for our outreach. But unfortunately, currently, they are, they are doing some hostel renovation. So all classes are being held online. So no students are allowed into the school for now. So we need access to the email address in order to send out the emails we want to send out. So the third one is the delay in project timeline. So we request for an extension of project timeline because the last one requested for has lapsed, as a lapse. So our next step regarding the coming up with a list of 5 micro influencers each by each team. Some of the influencers we reached out to are asking for letters, and some requested that we send them an email, but due to inabilities to access the email is also affecting that. Also, we tasked each team member to ask 20 of their family and friends to sign up with Nairas and download the app, but we've encountered issues. None of them have been able to download the app. Some were able to download but couldn't complete the sign up, while some were
Okay.
not able to download at all.
Okay. On that, we are updating our mobile app. So before this week runs out, we are going to be finishing the update of the Android app, and then by next week we are starting the publishing of iOS. So that's what we're working on. So, but I don't think it should be an issue, but we'll look at it if that's why, but I don't think. But that app is under update currently. So once the update is done, I will try to do a notification. So sorry about that. Anybody who has been trying to, I should have, we started work today.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So moving on to ERP implementation project status updates. Our work breakdown structure have been completed. The ERP vendor selection is in progress. Our solution evaluation report is ready and we've uploaded it to the FreeCamp. So we are currently preparing our business case. The requirement gathering has been completed. The project charter has been completed. The stakeholders analysis has been completed, while the project plan has not yet started because we've not completed our business case. So moving to the risk and issue management. The first one has been closed. Then the issue one is that team members did not show up for meetings and task collaboration. The impact is medium because we've intensified efforts in order to send them messages personally one by, because some might claim that, oh, I've not been on the group, I didn't know what is happening on the group. So what we concluded on was, we've even started, not even like we concluded, is sending them messages personally. So if you are claiming that, oh fine, I didn't get any message on the group, at least you won't say you didn't get one from any of the team members. So another risk is the fluctuation of exchange rates against the Naira. We affect the amount budgeted to purchase the ERP solution. because we noticed that in the budget estimates we have, even though you told us that you do not have, your budget is open, you are not restricted to any amount, but the budget estimate is being calculated in Naira. And according to our solution evaluation report, we shortlisted the ERP solutions to 3, the Oracle Network. Sir?
I think we should skip this because of time. Let me see the next step. Vendor selection.
The next step is the ERP vendor selection and the budget plan.
Okay. No worries. Well done. You Team Lagos here.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I will address all the things pointed out. Bobby Wokoma, are you representing Abuja? I know Abuja.
Yes, please.
I know Abuja is having leadership problem. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Abuja is having leadership problem.
Yes, our leader has stepped down.
So I think that is the most important thing to me now. So I'll give you the task. So there's no need of presenting. Leave all those till we sort out the leadership issue, and then I need to conduct an election within your group so that we pick up someone. Are you hearing? So
yes, sir.
So that is the message you are taking back to the team. So the team lead said she's overwhelmed. There's a lot of work. So you can't force her to continue if she feels she can't continue because of workload. So if you can help me conduct an election so that we pick up a leader, so that we take it off from there. That is the main thing. That is, you people don't have leadership. I don't want to hear about any progress or no progress until you get a leader in your group. Is that okay? Can you do that?
Yes, sir. So we were hoping that you were going to do that.
Yeah, she told me because I have similar issue with other team where leaders drop down. This is a race. Some people get tired, some people get exhausted. So like the people from outside in Nigeria, they've selected, I gave them opportunity to select a leader. The people from South, I gave them opportunity to select a leader, and they've been doing it since, and you see they are back on track. So I want Abuja. When I wasn't seeing anybody raising up for Abuja, so I know I was people. So, well, now that is the task I'm giving to you and your team. You take it back to the team, and you people. Just by tomorrow, let whoever is interested to by now, you people know capacity, you know everybody's capacity by now, most people's capacity. So whoever is raising up to lead, you people should try to vote. So you know yourself more than I do. And I'm not going to come and say, Bobby, lead for your team. I'm not going to do that. Whoever is more capable should lead the team. Whoever you people feel that, yes, I think you are more qualified, you are more influential, you can influence team members to be more active. So that's it. So that is what I want to achieve from here. If we don't have it, we might not have good progress in other things.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's where we're heading it for tonight. Like during the presentation, I've captured the struggle at this point, and I'll try to address every challenges you guys are facing. So thank you. I have another class coming up, so I have to leave. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, go back, Mr. Charles.
Thank you.
Sir.